Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Rashida. My today's video is going to be on subplots in Matplotlib. I'm going to start with subplots function that will be just very basic and slowly move towards how to take control of the grids really finely. Okay, so let's start. First, I'm going to start with necessary imports. Okay, Matplotlib inline import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, import pandas as pd, import numpy as np. So these are all the libraries I'm going to use: matplotlib, pandas, and numpy. So let's start with figax, just very simple subplots. So plt.subplots, I will make 2 rows, 3 columns. Then share x column. Share x column, that means all the columns will, all the plots in one column will share the same scale in x-axis, same x-axis. Okay, share y row, it means all the figures in throughout a row is going to share the same y-axis. Okay, fig size 9:6. Here we have our 2 rows and 1 columns. Look, it's showing only one scale here. There is no scale throughout this one because these two sharing the same axis, same x-axis, these two sharing same x-axis, and these two sharing this same x-axis, the same as this one. All 3 of them sharing the same one y-axis. All 3 of them sharing same y-axis. Okay, now we can change this spacing, this padding in between. Fig dot type layout pad 4. Look, we have more spacing right now. Okay, next I will show you how to put something in these plots, in these rectangles. Okay, because that's the whole point. So look, here we have 2 rows and 3 columns, right? I'll show you more clearly this X. It will show you, see, 2 rows and 3 columns, and it's a 2-dimensional array. So if you have to access one of them, you have to do a nested for loop, right? If you do for a in x, for a means actually this one-dimensional array inside this 2-dimensional array, right? And then if I have to access one of them, so I have to loop through this a, right, for b in a, and then I want to put a text in between. So I am a text. Then what you do, b means one of them, okay, each one of them, b dot annotate, then text. Now I will put the position, so I want to place them somewhere in the middle. So in this side I will put 0.3, okay, 0.3, okay, 0.25, here 0.3. It's kind of middle, right? Probably something like that. And then in this side I'll put somewhere here, so 0.45. Look, I am a text. If you want, you can add a font size of 12 Okay, in that case I need to make it 205. So it's a little more clear. I'm a text. Okay. Now I want to show you how to put figures, plots in it, graphs. So for that I need some data. So let's import data df pd.read csv. I will import this data set that I already have it. If you want to follow along, I have the link in the description box below for this dataset. Please feel free to download the dataset and practice with it. So this is the dataset. Now the dataset, it looks a little bit, let's see the columns. Here are the columns. The column names are a little bit of obscure, a little funny looking, right? Not very understandable. Don't worry, whenever I'm going to use a column, I will explain what that means. Let's copy these two so that I don't have to type. Okay. Now, look, the first, I want to put something here in the first rectangle. Okay. So how you do that? We have to put AX, index through AX. Okay. AX. So first you put the row and then column. All right. So it's row 1. Sorry, row 0, because it's 0 indexed, 0 1. So you put 0 and then look at the column 0 1 2. So column 0 dot scatter. I'm going to make a scatter plot of systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. Okay, systolic blood pressure and then diastolic blood pressure. Now look how it looks. Here it is. Now I need to make it bigger because now I have figure. So look, I made it bigger. Okay. The next one is I want to make a line plot. I will make it here. Okay, here. So how am I gonna index it? It's 0 1. It's row 1. Always you put row first and then column 0 1 column. Okay, then plot. I want to put the line plot of the diastolic blood pressure. Look at it. So I have this line plot. It's very busy because the dataset is too big. If you want, you can take a little smaller dataset so plots are a little more clear. But anyway, for the demonstration, I think it's fine. Next, I'll show you a little different way this time. Here I will choose this one. Okay, and I'm gonna make a histogram. AX. I want to show the distribution of systolic blood pressure. Okay, no, not AX. I will show a different way. So this one, the systolic blood pressure dot hist, and now you can put axis here. Okay, just a different way. You can do the same way as before, but I'm just showing a different way. So the column row is 0, the first row, this one, and the column 0 1 2 2. Okay, I have a histogram, but look, now my scatter plot looks like useless. The reason is, look, it's sharing the same y-axis, so that's what causing this problem. Because so I am going to delete this. I am not going to share it anymore. Okay, look, I'm not sharing the axis anymore, so each one of them have their own axis, so it's fine now. At last, I want to put a pie plot here. The pie plot is going to be on this one, education label and systolic blood pressure. Okay, I will make something dev dot group by systolic blood pressure. Then, oh no, group by education labels, sorry, group by education labels. So when you do group by, it's always a categorical variable, and then you put, if you don't know how to use group by, I have the video how to use the group by, and I put the link in the description box below. Please feel free to check. So what it's doing is it's calculating the mean systolic blood pressure for each education level. Now I'll do plot kind pi, because I want a pie plot. Okay, and then ax, oh sorry, x, so 0 row 0, the first one, and column 0 1, column 1. Here is the pie plot. Okay, I'm a little bit picky about colors. I never like these default colors. I like pink, then light blue, coral, then steel blue, violet, and light green. Okay, yeah, now colors look better to me. So we still have 2 more empty slots. I will leave them empty for you to fill up. Okay, I am going to move on now. Now you know how to put plots in it. So next, I'm going to show you how to make different widths and different sizes of plots, because all these rectangles, they're the same size and they're the same height and same width. How do you change that? Figure equals to plot figure, okay, constrained layout true, fixed size 8 by 8. Okay, now S, then fig dot add GridSpec. So this GridSpec function will help you make the different height and width. So I will make a 3 row and 3 columns. Okay, and now width ratios. So you put different width and height ratios. Here I'm going to put 2, 4, 3 different height. Okay, now for row in range 3, for column in range 3. Okay, now X, fig dot add subplot S, row column. Here you have it. Okay, instead of 8 by 8, I'm going to make 10 by 10, a little big. So here it is. Do you see that? the difference? They're different, right? Different shape, different height, different width. See here, width ratio is 3, 5, 4. So this one is 3, this one is 5, width 5, and this one has width 4. Okay, and height 2, 4, 3. This one has 2, this one has 4, okay, and this one has 3. So this is how you make a subplot with different height and different widths. Moving on, now I will show you how to use subplot and GridSpec together to take the fine control over the grids. Okay, let's start by plt.figure, fig size 15 by 12, then grid, plt.GridSpec 3 by 4, w space 0.3, h space 0.3. Okay, now I will use the subplots. plt.subplot grid. Okay, now index. How to index them? Okay, I will make a dummy grid. Okay, fig x plt.subplots 3 by 4, and I need a figure size a little bigger. That is figure size of probably 9 by 12. No, 3 rows, 4 columns. So it needs to be actually 12 by 9. Okay, so 3 by 4 grid. Okay, I made this because to help me explain it to you. Okay, now plt.grid, I want all these three plot together. 3 plots make 1 plot. Okay, so how do I do that? Start 0, because all 3 of them are in row 0, and then go for column 0, 1, 2. So I want 0 to 2 column numbers. So I have to put 0 to 3, because you know that upper bound is excluded in index. Now, okay, now I have this last one. It's row 0 and column 0, 1, 2, 3. 3. It's just 1. Okay, plt.subplot grid. Okay. Now next I want all 4 of them. All 4 of them. I want the width of 2 plots and height of 2 plots together. Okay. So how we do it? First row 0, 1, 2. So 1, 2. Because this is the end, so I don't need to put anything here after this sign, because if I don't put anything here after the colon, it will take automatically till the end. And column, I want these 2 column, right? From 0, 1. So I have to put 0 to 2. So if I put 0 to 2, it will take 0 and 1 only. Okay, plt.subplot grid. Okay, now I want these 2, only these 2 in 1 plot. So it's row 0, 1. So row 1 and column 0, 1, 2. It starts at 2 till the end. So 2 to end. Okay, plt.subplot. Now I want these 2 together. Okay, 0, 1, 2. So it's row 2 and column as usual, like before, 2 to end, 0 1 2 2 to end. Okay, now see, you see that? So you have all different shapes of rectangles here. Sorry, all different sizes of rectangles. Okay, let's practice one more, and then we will put some plots, real graphs in these spaces. So let's just copy and paste these two lines. I figure I want a 4 by 4 this time, and so I need just 12 by 12, the same size. And this time, because I'm going to put some, this space, W space and H space, they will give you the space in between, the control of the space in between. Okay, so I want more space this time here because I'm going to put real plots, and I will put some titles for the plots, so I need some extra space. And this time I will save in the variables the subplots, plt.subplot, then grid, okay, 0 to 2 and 0 to 3. I want the first one really big, 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay, G1, G2, G3, G4. Let me make it first. You will understand it pretty clearly because you already know how to make the grids. 0 to 2, and I want 2 to then 0 to, no, it's actually 0 to 2 again, and then only 3, 2 to 0, and 2. What happened here? Oh, no, it's actually this way. So look what I did. 4 by 4 grid, so 0 to 2, it takes the 2 rows and width of 3 columns, 0 1 2 3, and G2 takes 2 to end. That means these 2 rows, the height of 2 rows, and 0 to 2, 0 to 2 height of 2 columns as well. Here 0 to 2, so 0 to 2, the height of 2 columns, and 3, no, height of 2 rows and 3, width of 1 column only. And the last 2 to end, so 2 rows and 2 to end again, so 2 columns, 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay, now let me make the if you have hard time understanding how to do it, you can make this kind of dummy grids so that you see clearly how you index them. Okay, so let's put some plots in them. Okay, all 4 of them. So for the first one, I want to put a bar plot. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to see the data frame df.columns again, because that will be helpful. Okay, I want marital status. I want the mean systolic blood pressure for each marital status. So that will give you an idea if the marital status have any kind of effect on systolic blood pressure. Okay, so df.groupby marital status, Control C, and then this one, Control C, and mean. Then plot kind bar, Okay, look, AX G1. That's what it is, and G1 dot set title. I'll put the mean systolic blood pressure for marital status. Now look at it. So this is the bar plot we have in G1. Okay. Now this G3 is this one. Okay. So I want to put the histogram, the distribution of systolic blood pressure here. Okay. Let's do that. And DF, put the systolic blood pressure. Dot hist. Okay. AX G3, this one is G3, then orientation is horizontal, because look at that, if I put histogram or distribution in this little width, it's not gonna be very clear, so I wanna put it in horizontal direction. Okay, and I'll make the color gray because too much blue in one column. Here it is, the histogram. Also, I will put a title. Distribution of systolic blood pressure. Okay. Now the next one. This one is G2. Okay, probably I need some more space. 9. You see? Oh, okay. We'll see it later. G2. Now for G2, I want to put a scatter plot. Okay, a scatter plot of G. Okay, df dot plot. Okay, I want to put scatter plot of systolic versus diastolic blood pressure. Okay, Control C, Control V. Okay, now AX G3. That should do it. Oh, I should put the kind scatter. One alpha parameter helps, 0.3. Okay, and G2 dot set title is going to be a systolic versus diastolic blood pressure. Oh no! It's, see, I put G3 instead of G2 here. So do you see that? And 2 plots here. So G2 and G2 dot set title. Look at it here. Say G2. Age space 0.6. Look, now you have some space in between, or probably a little more, 0.8. Yeah, better. The last one, I will put a line plot of diastolic blood pressure. Control C. Let's see if it follows any trend. Okay. Dot plot x equals G4, and I want this one as well, gray, and G4 dot set title, line plot of diastolic blood pressure. Here it is. So the whole plot is ready. So that's all for today. I hope it helped you. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.